Eli, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Dan. How are you?
Where are you today?
I'm at Keene University in New Jersey. Got a little, here with Gatorade, their Beat the Heat program. A couple kind of high school and middle-aged kids doing some football drills and getting ready for their summer practices, and kind of talking to them about staying hydrated. Just the importance of getting your electrolytes in during these summer months when it's hot. You're sweating all over the place, and just not only for your performance on the field to be at a higher level, but also just your general health. This, the importance of staying hydrated, especially during these these summer training camps.
Could you ever see yourself coaching when you're done?
I do enjoy coaching young kids, and like these kids, these 8th graders, these high school kids, just because you see the improvements on a couple of days of being with them. We do our Manning Passing Academy down in Louisiana, and where it's very hot, also drinking a lot of Gatorade. But you see these kids that come in their first days, they're 8th and 9th graders. They're excited about playing football, but they just don't know their mechanics and their drops and their 3-step versus 5-step. They're just kind of nervous and don't know a whole lot about it. And then you work with them, you teach it, and all of a sudden on that last day, you just kind of say to them, "Hey, let's do our 5-step drop, no plant, throwing out to the left." And they all just go in line and they're doing it, and you see the improvements, and just teaching them things, and just about the work ethic, the character, the things that are so important, I think, and life skills that you get from football, and teaching them some of those things. I enjoy that aspect of it.
Best kid that you saw come through the Manning passing camp, most talented?
Well, we don't keep a whole lot of tabs on the campers. We've had a couple of guys come back as counselors when they're in college, and they, I remember, Russell Wilson came when he was in college to be a counselor,
okay.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, I was a camper here," and of course my dad's like, "Oh yeah, we remember you." Total lie. And so we don't keep a whole lot of tabs on the high school kids. And some of these high school kids, I don't want to throw any names out right now. Give these kids too much publicity as a sophomore and juniors in high school. But I will say I saw, just because Bubby Brister's son is a junior in high school. He was there this year, and he could throw it. He can sling it pretty good, and like old Pops, I think.
Have you seen the Jay Cutler reality show?
I have not. I got to check it. I didn't know there was one.
Okay.
Should I check it out?
Yeah, well, it's about his wife, and it's on the E! Network. And I'm sure your wife would love this, but it's Kristen Cavallari. It's called Very Cavallari. Sure. But Jay Cutler's personality on there is, like, you got to tune in. It's fascinating when you're watching Cutler. If this is his real personality, he doesn't want to do anything. He wants to stay at home. Like he'll complain about everything, and I was just fascinated by it.
I'll check it out. It sounds right up my speed.
Could you do one? Could you do a reality show if your wife said no?
I think it'd be the most boring thing. I would be just not want to say anything. No, my wife would hate it more than I would. So no, that is not in the future.
Okay, but what is a day like with Eli Manning? Like what would be so boring that we would not want to watch a reality show with you?
Well, it'd be like me, making breakfast. I make a mean oatmeal.
Okay. Right.
With some
That's
fruit,
good TV.
And I make some eggs. Me making some egg whites. I got a good system for that. That's about it. After that, I go throw a little, go run, go lift some weights, and then I throw on my Speedo, go swim with the kiddos, and call it a day.
You do not have a Speedo.
No, I do not.
Okay,
I do not.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we were wondering,
but for that's what they do in reality TV. They all of a sudden it's like, all right, let's go swimming, and it's like the old Ben Stiller, Meet the Parents. You're kind of in the bathroom, and there's just two options. You got to like, which one of these swimsuits am I going to wear here? That's how they trick you, I think.
Who would you be interested in watching? Current NFL quarterback reality show. I think Phillip Rivers. He's got
8 kids. I want to see how that works.
He's got 9 now, Eli. He just had one. Yeah, he had one last hour, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I think I want to see how that works. I want to see like the bus, to pile them all in and just, I've known Phil for a long time. We, came out the same year, went to some sports camps, when we were, in college, he came down to our football camp and I'm 20 years old and hey, we're about to go to this little dinner and hang out a little bit. You want to go? And he's like, well, I got to call the wife and kids. And I was like, wait, what? You mean your mom, right? And he's like, no, like I'm married. I have kids, plural. And I was like, whoa, we're in two different leagues right here. But love Phil. Obviously been a great player. But yeah, that would be the reality show.
Eli Manning joining us from Keene University in Union, New Jersey, participating in an offense-defense football camp on behalf of the 14th annual Gatorade Beat the Heat program as he discusses hydration and heat safety for athletes staying safe and maintaining peak performance during the hot summer months. I saw where your helmet, when you beat the Patriots, is up for auction. Is that right?
Yes, it is. What's
that going to go for?
I have no idea. It's not going to me. It's not not in my possession. So it's not me putting it up for sale.
Because one expert suggested go for $130,000.
I mean, that's a lot of cash.
Do you have a favorite piece of memorabilia? Did you keep the Charger jersey when you were drafted?
I did. I think my mom had it for a little bit, and I think she tried to, she's like, well, we don't need this, and tried to, give it away to somebody. I think my dad, wised up and just said, let's just hold on to that for a rainy day. It might be a good story. So it's in possession. So just have that to. Again, I don't know why, but have it for a rainy day.
How awkward was that, though? When you look back now,
it was awkward. It's funny, kind of look at some of the pictures from that draft day, and just not many smiles early on, and then big smiles kind of 45 minutes later when we got traded to the Giants. So it was a tough few weeks or a tough few days, kind of leading up to draft, and you never kind of want to be. Center of attention kind of for the wrong reasons, and it's supposed to be an exciting time in your life and get drafted and going, and then it was kind of a rough start to the kind of your NFL career, but I'm obviously happy how it all worked out.
How did you find out the Giants were going to take Saquon Barkley?
When on draft night, just watching it live, and that's when I found out. And so, I think there was a lot of Giants fans cheering, none more than my wife, jumping up and down, excited that the Giants took a running back, and so she was excited along with myself and our whole family.
Wait, you didn't inquire? You weren't curious what the Giants were going to do?
It's just kind of everybody's kind of tight-lipped during that time, and I think it just, you obviously don't know, exactly, what's going to happen with the first pick and how it all is going to play down or trades or this and that. So I don't think there's a whole lot of, you just don't know how it's all going to play. So I didn't have any 100% insight to what was going to go on.
Looks like Saquon Barkley's in pretty good shape there, Eli.
Yeah, we have a similar physique, I would say.
Have you met him?
I probably squat a little bit more than him, but he's just a rookie, so I got a few years on him. Met Saquon. He's been impressive during our kind of our OTAs and practices, and just picking up the offense, catching the football. I think those running backs, you see how they run once the pads come on, once the games get started, and making that first guy miss and doing those things. But he's a great kid and been impressed with him.
Gatorade Beat the Heat program. For more information on heat illness prevention, please visit the Gatorade YouTube channel. Enjoy the off-season there, Eli. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan. Have a great one. Really appreciate it.
That's Eli Manning.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.